The next step in installation is going to be installing the angle stop adapter to the cold water line. It's going to look like this, or similar to. We do change these once in a while depending on where they're coming from. And it's going to have an adapter. This will make it fit either standard 1/2 inch or 3/8, and either way to do. So the first thing we're going to do is under the cabinet, we're going to find the cold water line. You can tell this by turning the sink on and off and figuring out which one is which. Pretty easy to do. We're going to shut the water off, just like this, and then disconnect this line. You might need a crescent wrench or something like that. Ultimately, we'll just unthread, and if this were a real sink, we'd want to put a little bucket or something under there in case there's any residual water. So we're going to use the adapters here to make it fit in between these two. We're going to do it just like this. Now the whole thing will simply thread on there, and they're self-sealing, but if you do notice a little leak when you turn this back on, you could always use a little Teflon tape or plumber's putty. You can get that at about any hardware store. And then reconnect the water line. We tighten that back down. Again, you might want to use a little wrench. Now we want to make sure that this is off, and to show you how it's off, there's a little handle and a lever. When this is in line with the body of the angle stop adapter, that is off to this accessory line. Turned pointing towards it, that is on. We want this in the off position, but this will still allow water to flow through the cold water line. The next step is to install the white 1/4 inch tubing that will go to the water inlet on your ionizer, at the base of your ionizer. This plugs in here. Again, it's a quick connect fitting. We simply push it in, give it a little tug to make sure it's in there, and we're done until the next step.